How to say no easily. Do you feel awkward, pressured, and borderline rude every time that you say no to people? Does saying no create a sense of pressure and borderline uncomfortableness when you say no to people? High-performing individuals know exactly when to say no, why, and move forward. I'm going to read you a very famous Steve Jobs quote, and it says, "It's only by saying no that we can focus on the things that really matter." So say no, move past, and focus on the things that really matter. Next to me, Anna-Marie Meyer and Eddie Magane as always. We're going to go through 5 techniques that you can use to easily say no to someone and move forward. Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Number 1, don't justify.
Never. If you say no to someone, just be firm about it. No need to be argumentative. No need to be upfront about it. If you say no, just be firm. Stand your ground. Because sometimes you have to say no. You can't take on everything. And that's the most important. Be firm about it and don't justify it.
Number 2, by saying no, you are helping them long term.
True. Think about it. If you're uncertain, people have hope that they'll get a yes from you, right? But then that will obviously distract them from making other moves, making a plan, or because they still hope that they might get something out of you. So you're saving both yourself and whoever the party concerned time by just making it clear that whatever they're saying won't happen.
And sometimes people ask you specifically because they know you're going to get it done.
Yeah.
And the same reason for saving them a long-term period is the fact that now they need to go and search for someone else to help or do it themselves. So they learn in the process.
100%.
And that is sometimes the biggest advantage in saying no. Because they ask the first person that always say yes and can do the job.
You become a pushover.
So I love the fact that you brought up, because it helps people also be independent.
Yes.
Correct. 100%. Number 3, offer possible alternatives. So I watched a video the other day of a very, very, very big mentor of mine. And he explained how he says no to people when they want to borrow money from him. So yeah, when the video started, I'm like, wow, this is something that I would watch. Unfortunately, I'm in these situations all the time. Yeah. And he says, when someone comes to him and says to him, listen, I need to borrow 10,000 Rand and I'll pay you back by this and this time. It's normally someone close to you. It's normally a friend. The answer is, I've got a rule regarding borrowing money. I don't do it. However, what I can do is I can give you 300 Rand, maybe 400 Rand, that you never have to pay me back, but I don't borrow money. So can I give you the 400 bucks? We remain friends, and you never ever have to pay me back, but I don't borrow the 10,000. That's an alternative. It's left or right. You make a decision and we go with your decision. But mine is a firm no on borrowing you the money. 400 Rand, you never have to pay me back. Let's go out for a coffee. I like that.
That is good.
Number 4, in the beginning, say yes more. What do we mean?
When you're young, you have to. You can't start at the age of 18, 19, just getting out of school and saying no to everyone. You haven't proved your own ground yet. So there you have to say to your boss, yes, bring it on. Parents, bring it on. Not for the wrong yeses, but for all the good things. Take it on. Never overcommit. Just be careful of that. But now is the time of your life to say yes to every opportunity coming your way. So it sounds total contrast of what we're trying to tell you now. But when you're young, starting a new job, you need to test the grounds and you need to prove your own grounds.
Because you don't know yet what are you going to say no to and why. Yes. So you need to figure yourself out first.
No, this actually reminds me of a conversation I had with a young man. He wants to get into the motor industry. So he went somewhere at the dealership. I think they had an opportunity in the kitchen, and whatever they offered him wasn't good enough for him. And I asked him, my guy, he didn't take the opportunity. So I said to him,
why?
Somebody is paying you a little just to get you very closer to your dreams. Did you see what you missed there? You should have said yes, because there is a bigger picture that you just missed. So yes, it is necessary to say yes at times, just so you can get yourself closer to your dreams.
Absolutely.
I've got a motto in saying that wherever you go is a testing ground. At school, you've got tests that you write to show your worth. Later on in life, it's still a testing ground, because if you take that job opportunity, they're testing you. And the harder you work and the more you say yes, you're going to step out of that position into a new. We've got records of that. But yeah, sometimes in life you've got to say yes.
Especially when you're younger and when you're starting off at your career. But the more experienced you become, you have to say no to things, because you're giving away from yourself into areas that you can't really give into, because you need more to give to the right areas.
The no that we're talking about is there where you're already stable career-wise, a middle level maybe even, and that's it.
Number 5, use logic.
Always. We speak about this. This is our everyday life. Whatever we're discussing, the only way that you win is if you're logical, and there's logic to every case. You can't just want to say no, but not be able to substantiate what you say, and the substantiation will definitely have to be logical. I meant. So yes, at all time you have to be logical. There has to be a valid reason why you're saying what you're saying.
And I think a good way to look at it is, if you have to make a decision, just run the alternatives in your mind. If I do this, then this happens. Okay, great. If I do this, then this happens. Run it 4 or 5 different variations. The logical one, absolutely, the logical one will always overpower the rest. I loved learning about how to say no more effectively. Thank you very much for saying yes to this episode and educating our friends and family on this video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up. If you know of someone that struggles with saying no, please send them that video as well. Also,
subscribe to our channel
and ring the bell.
Thank you very much. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.